I have a little warning for borrowers and finance brokers. We've noticed that the latest trick from these lenders is that they no longer capitalise interest for the term of the short-term business loan. Capitalised interest or prepaid interest is simply where the lender builds the interest into the loan, but it's all paid back at the end of the short-term loan along with the principal. It's a must for short-term business loans. So back to these tricky lenders. They basically expect borrowers to be able to pay the interest to them each month. Or, of course, if you can't pay the first month's interest, what happens? You're in default, and they apply their hefty default rate along with other charges. The other little trick we see being played on unsuspecting borrowers and brokers is rigid fixed loan terms. For example, if a borrower needs a short-term business loan for 3 months and their exit strategy runs late and they need more time, these lenders will either put the borrower straight into default or they'll insist that the loan is rewritten, which means a heap more fees and upfront costs for the poor borrower. At HomeSec Business Finance, we see this as entrapment, and this is why we'll always capitalise the interest on a HomeSec short-term business loan for the term that the borrower has requested. And if the borrower needs more time when the loan is close to expiry, we'll accommodate that too, and with no fees and charges. So it's borrower beware and broker beware. It can be a bit like flying with a budget airline or a premium airline. The budget airline looks great until you're 1 kilo over your very ungenerous luggage limit, or you're 1 minute late checking in. Whereas the premium service airline is completely flexible and isn't trying to make up for the heavily discounted fare by trapping unsuspecting passengers with tricky luggage restrictions and having no option to change the flights, meaning you forfeit your fare if you can't make the original flight. So if you're a borrower and you don't like being tricked, stick with the lender you can trust, and that's HomeSec Business Finance. If you're a broker, always remember that the cheapest interest rate isn't always the best deal for your client. Plus, if you take a client to one of these tricky and unscrupulous lenders, who do you think they'll blame for taking them there? So play it safe and get the honesty, service and respect that you deserve, all of which can only be found with us.